The moment you start thinking about tomorrow, something tightens in your chest. Your anxious thoughts start to race. That reaction isn't happening because the future is inherently bad. It is happening because the future is blank, and your brain hates empty space. To protect you from walking blindly into an unknown situation, your mind starts building stories. What if I fail? What if I lose time? What if I never actually figure this out? By filling that void with worst-case scenarios, your mind reclassifies the future. The calendar date is replaced by the sensation of an active threat. We believe we are being responsible when we do this. We believe we are preparing for life. But really, we are practicing fear. This happens because of a biological glitch. The human nervous system cannot reliably tell the difference between a present physical emergency and a completely imagined danger. When you replay a hypothetical disaster in your head, your body reacts as if it is happening right now. Your breath gets shallow. Your heart speeds up. Your internal voice gets much louder. This creates a feedback loop. As your body begins to panic, your mind believes there is a legitimate reason to panic. The physical symptoms validate the imagined threat. Every what if pulls your attention further away from the present moment. You end up locking your body in an endless rehearsal for helplessness. If we look closer at that anxiety, we find it is usually the fear of being exposed, being unprepared, or losing control. The mind simply does what it was designed to do. It protects its old wounds. It takes your personal history and projects it onto the blank canvas of tomorrow. If success has always felt fragile to you, then the future will naturally feel dangerous. If you grew up around a lot of instability, then uncertainty feels like old pain coming back. What people are truly afraid of is the version of themselves they might meet there. The tired version, the unsuccessful one, the forgotten one. Attempting to perfectly map out tomorrow is just the mind's mechanism to avoid the vulnerability of being exposed. The pressure of prediction fades once you realize the future does not require you to have everything figured out in advance. Most people pursue an impossible objective. They try to make their lives perfectly secure, building rigid plans that shatter upon contact with unpredictable reality. The actual goal is capacity. It is about training yourself to become someone who can meet uncertainty without collapsing. That requires a different question. Instead of asking, "How do I predict tomorrow?" you ask, "How do I make myself steady enough today to handle whatever happens?" When the objective shifts away from managing the infinite possibilities of the future and toward fortifying your own capability right now, the panic begins to neutralize. You don't need to solve your entire life tonight. When your thoughts start racing, stop feeding your nervous system massive, unanswerable questions about the next 10 years. Bring your attention back to the physical reality in front of you. Feel the chair underneath you. Notice the air in the room. Focus only on the next step. Fear thrives in fog. When the future remains abstract and formless, the mind assumes the danger is infinite. Action creates edges. Executing one tiny, immediate task, sending a single message, making one phone call, or cleaning one corner, gives that formless fog a boundary. The threat gets smaller immediately. Your mind is rarely terrified of a future it can actually see. It is terrified of the limitless voids it invents in the dark. You can train yourself to recognize that not knowing is not a failure. Uncertainty is just the shape of being alive. The future is not a cliff you might fall off. It is weather. It is an impersonal force. It will be unpredictable. Sometimes it will be harsh, and sometimes it will be bright, but it is not a fatal test of your capability. You are not afraid of tomorrow because you lack the strength to handle it. You are afraid because you have been trying to carry the weight of all possible outcomes at once. You can put it down. Take one breath. Take one step. The future does not need to be conquered. It only needs to be met.